So a big decision that a lot of people will make will be, whether they're going to have their teeth straightened. And when people make this decision, it's then deciding what route people are going to take to get their teeth straightened. Hi, my name is Dr. Arnold. I'm a dentist in Preston, Lancashire. And in this video, I'm going to be addressing whether it's best for you to have Invisalign aligners to straighten your teeth, or whether you should have braces, fixed braces to straighten your teeth. Now, this is a question which a lot of people consider once they've made their mind up that they want to get their teeth straightened. Are they going to use Invisalign clear aligners, the clear plastic trays, or are they going to use braces? And train track braces are the ones that people get an image of. Now, it's important to know the difference between the two. The traditional way of straightening teeth has been using train track braces or fixed braces, and these are wires and brackets that are placed onto your teeth, and they apply forces to your teeth 24/7. They're stuck on and they're always at work. You regularly see your dentist or orthodontist every 6 or so weeks, and some people remember the wires being tightened up as the forces are reapplied to the teeth. Now, with fixed braces, there are different types. You can get the traditional metal fixed braces that go to the front of your teeth. You can get the transparent fixed braces which go on the front of your teeth. You can even get lingual braces. So imagine the same fixed brace, but instead of it being stuck onto the front surfaces of your teeth, it's stuck behind the teeth. And that's actually, you can't see it from the front. So it's a fixed brace which is invisible to people looking from the front. That's another option for getting your teeth straightened with fixed braces. Now, there are pros and cons for those different types of ways to get your teeth straightened using fixed braces. I mean, the traditional metal brackets with wires at the front of the teeth, the biggest disadvantage is the fact that it's more unsightly, it's on show, there's no hiding from it. People are going to know that you're getting your teeth straightened, but it's the most common way that we've always known teeth to get straightened by. There are the transparent braces, fixed braces, and one of the common disadvantages of those is they can easily get discolored. You can start to get, staining from tea, coffee, curries, and that can start to discolor the transparent brackets. You then have the braces that are behind the teeth, the fixed brace that goes behind the teeth, the lingual brace. And you know what? That actually works really well. It's invisible to those that are looking from the front. You can't see it, but you're going to be able to feel it with your tongue because the brackets are on the inside of your teeth. And it's very technique sensitive in that a highly experienced orthodontist would be needed to be able to place that fixed brace behind your teeth in an effective way. So it's very technique sensitive, and there are not that many clinicians that can do that. On the other side, you now have aligners like Invisalign, which are clear plastic trays that put gentle forces on your teeth to make the movements that are required. And Invisalign is purely a brand name to clear aligners. You've got different brands which provide clear aligners, and depending on what the clinician is able to work best with would depend on the brand that they use to straighten their patient's teeth when it comes to aligners. So for myself, I find that Invisalign clear aligners work well in my hands, so I provide Invisalign. But for a different clinician, they may find that a different type of aligner system, brand of aligners, works best in their hands. In terms of pain, how painful it is one more painful than the other? Well, it's important to know how they both work. Now, with fixed braces, you are getting the forces applied in one go on all the teeth, and that force has got to last the 6 or so weeks that you're going to be having those fixed braces before you get seen for a review visit. So the forces are quite high with fixed braces. With aligners, the forces are programmed into each set of aligners. So let's say, for example, you have 10 sets of aligners. Each set of aligners is going to have a certain amount of force programmed into it. So the first aligner that you wear for your week 1 is going to have the forces needed for just week 1. This means that we're able to now control the amount of force being placed on each of your teeth. So the forces are more gentle with aligners because we're not having to load one set of aligners with enough force to last you for the 6 weeks or so before you come back. So it means that there's more gentle forces being applied with aligners. In terms of the experience that you have, Invisalign versus fixed braces, or aligners versus fixed braces, with fixed braces, it's much more difficult to keep your teeth clean. You're having to use different dental devices to get in and around the teeth. So, you have to be really thorough with your toothbrushing, flossing, and using devices in and around the teeth. So it's easier for your dental health to potentially suffer if you're not staying on top of everything in a thorough way. With aligners, the fact that you can take them off means that you're still able to floss quite easily. You're still able to brush all the surfaces of your teeth quite easily. So it's much easier to keep things nice and clean with aligners. What I do find is the fact that with aligners, because you can take them out and keep them nice and clean, brushing, flossing, it also means that there's the drawback of compliance. So if you're not wearing the aligners, movements are not going to be happening. If movements are not happening, your treatment takes much longer. Now, if you think about fixed braces, they're always stuck on. Now, because they're always stuck on, it means that the movements are going to happen, and you're not really going to affect the progression of that movement because you're not going to be taking off the fixed braces. However, you still need to be taking care in terms of the foods that you eat, because you can easily start to knock off the brackets that are stuck onto your teeth. So you do have to be much more particular about what you're eating and how you're eating when it comes to fixed braces. With fixed braces, people sometimes find that it catches their cheek, the wire edges can be a bit on the sharp end, so it can cause some trauma to the cheeks, to the tongue. Whereas with aligners, that discomfort is almost zero because of how the aligners are made and how they fit to your teeth. Now, in terms of the time it takes to complete treatment, Invisalign or aligners versus fixed braces, this is really difficult to say because it depends on what's being treated. I find that, a lot of clinicians find that when it comes to certain situations, aligners will do a much better job and a quicker job. Comes to other situations, fixed braces will do a quicker and better job. So for example, if you've got an open bite, an anterior open bite where your front teeth don't meet when you bring your teeth together, Invisalign or aligners are set up, the biomechanics are set up to actually close anterior open bites in a very effective way, whereas that's a struggle to do with fixed metal braces. Whereas if you look at someone who's got a deep bite with a deep bite case, really you need heavy forces, heavy duty forces to resolve extremely deep bites. And this is where fixed braces become much more effective because you can place a lot of force using fixed braces. Whereas with aligners, they are plastic at the end of the day, and there's a limit to the amount of force they can apply to your teeth. So it depends on the case, whether it will be carried out more effectively or quickly using Invisalign aligners or using fixed braces. Now, ultimately, what's going to matter is the fact that you get a fantastic result at the end of this. You're investing quite a bit of money into your teeth, into your smile, into your oral health, and you need to know that this investment is going to pay off, that you're going to get a result which is healthy, stable, and looks great. So in terms of results, the key here is going to be in the experience of the clinician who's carrying out the treatment. You know, a clinician who's experienced in using aligners will get great results using aligners. A clinician who's experienced using fixed braces will be able to get great results using fixed braces. This is where it comes down to the skill of the clinician, their experience of that clinician, and you can see this through their portfolio and cases that they've done in the past. You can look out for cases that look like yours, where they've been able to treat that type of case effectively and to a standard that you like. In terms of cost, you will find that aligners tend to be more expensive than fixed braces. I know that there can be as much as £1,000 difference in terms of getting treatment using fixed braces as compared to aligners. So yes, aligners, they can be more expensive, on average compared to fixed braces. But ultimately, again, what I'd say is the important thing is that you pick a clinician who's going to get you a great result, whether they're using Invisalign aligners or whether they're using fixed braces. I hope you found that video useful, and if you are wanting to hear some testimonials from patients who have had treatment with myself, check out the testimonial videos. Otherwise, I'll see you guys at the next video.